Hey guys, this is Caleb with DSLR Video Shooter, and today I'm reviewing two really cool little accessories, and these are from a company called Ford DSLR. This stuff's made in the US, it's great, and two things I really haven't seen a lot and was a little skeptical about at first, but actually have come to really appreciate and use them a lot. The first one is actually a cradle for the H4n. Lots of us use it. Love the thing to death. It's right up there recording this as we speak, which I need to figure out how I'm going to get shots of it in here, but we'll get to that later. And what it is, yeah, it's just a cradle, and the H4n sits right in here. At first, there are two things that I was worried about. One, when I originally saw this in a different interview, it looked really bulky and heavy, and I was like, why would you want to add more weight to your recorder, especially if you're going to be putting it in a handheld situation? But it's actually not. It's very light, very strong. The other thing I was worried about was whether or not it could actually hold the H4n without the H4n falling out, and it doesn't look like that's going to be an issue at all. There's rubber grips here, and it sets very nicely like a glove, and you still have access to all your buttons, all your ports. And so where this comes in handy is if you wanted to, like for instance, a lot of the time what I'll do is I'll take the H4n off of whatever it's mounted to and hold it by hand or move around the room and look for a good place to set up audio. And this would allow you to have this hard mounted somewhere and be able to pull the H4n on and off really fast. Because if you have it mounted to an arm or something like this right here, if you have it mounted to certain accessories, you aren't able to access the battery and a couple other things. So it's nice having this mounted to something and then be able to whip your H4n on and off of it. So that's the first thing they make. Let me grab something real quick. The second thing they make is a very small quarter 20 attachment for Manfrotto tripods. So let me throw my camera on here. This is the Manfrotto 561 BHDV, and you'll notice on the one side we have the handle here. On the other side, there's just a female thread, but I can't use it because this is not a quarter 20. Well, Ford DSLR builds this little guy right here, and it's just an adapter that goes from that thread size to a quarter 20. So now you can put anything on here. And as an example, let's say you were doing street interviews and you want to use your monopod and your H4n. One solution, hang on one second, would be to put one of these magic arms on here. Loosen this up, move it around a little bit, and then you could grab their other accessory and you could thread that on there. And this would give you a way to mount your H4n to a magic arm to your monopod. Let me see if I can get this puppy in a better, there we go, something like that. Actually, I have it upside down, so we'll spin it around. And so you can see how versatile you could set something up, and really anything, as long as it's a quarter 20. Now you have this really cool setup right here, and you could be monitoring your audio, all hooked up with your tripod. This works with several different ones. If you check out their website, you'll see which models this little adapter works with. So that sucker is about 20 bucks, $35 to $50 for the H4n cradle. So it's really nice having this, and I didn't really realize how handy it would actually be. And I've done all kinds of stuff where I've taken other accessories. So like right here, I'm threading this onto a Manfrotto little grip. I don't know if you can see that. But what I'll do is this whole thing will now latch onto one of the arms of my tripod, and I can quickly pull on and off the H4n. And there's just a lot of stuff you can do with it. It's really handy having that, being able to pull that H4n off, change settings in your hand if it's in an awkward place, hard to get to. So I definitely recommend you guys check their stuff out. It's FordDSLR.com, and they've got some really good stuff So definitely check that out. Stay tuned for more stuff on DSLRvideoshooter.com for reviews, tutorials, and we'll see you guys over there.